Yeah, my wonderful BIAFRALAND brothers and sisters. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are. Oh, my brother, I say, I na-ekwu ọzọ na-eme. A na-ekwu na ọkụkọ bụ nsị n'ọkpa, ya were ọnụ wee tụsasị ya. We all have already witnessed what is happening in Enugu State, ranging from the tribunal, the sellout of the part of Enugu to the what they call to the British consulate by Peter Mba. The fact just still remains now that the Enugu State governor is out there on a very terrible mission to sell off that particular state to the Fulani control government of Nigeria, and they will be operating through Benue State. Well, why do I say so, my dear? Look at what is happening in Enugu Parliament or Enugu Assembly. The news reads, and I quote, Enugu Assembly approves 170 billion naira loan facility for Governor Peter Mba. If a state government or a state governor can be asking for this kind of loan, what still remains? He has already sold off this particular state to that very particular company or the country where he is getting this loan from. What are you taking loans from? That is the question. The nurses or the doctors in that very particular state conducted a rally the other day over 7 months unpaid arrears or salaries. You did not pay them salaries, you did not pay people, pensioners. I don't know, and I wonder what you are celebrating in office or in your 100 days in office, whereby the likes of your compatriots will be Abia State Governor Chioma Alex Oti celebrated a lot of infrastructural development. Peter Mba, how far? The only thing you are celebrating now is selling off that one particular state to whoever that chooses to buy, maybe to the British High Commissioner or to the Chinese company or to the Fulani control government of Nigeria, because this loan, my dear, is nothing to write home about, according to the statistics being shared by Nigeria Bureau of Statistics. Well, another development we have here, this one is under Nigerian news. After 3 months or 4 months of election, whereby the European Union came out and write their own report on the so-called selection being conducted by the so-called Independent National Electoral Commission, INEC, that are not dependent in any way. After that, it's like this weekend is smoking something. Either smoking banana or marijuana. After how many months, 9 weekends now come out now to begin to slam European Union over report on 2023 presidential election. Is that not madness? Complete 24 hours madness. This man is high on something. Well, in another development, this one is under Nigerian news. Tinubu rejects Niger coup leaders overtures for direct talks. I don't know what it means, but we are going to come back on this very particular news to read in between the lines. Please, any Biafran out there, I beg you, this one is not time for prayer. It is time for action. If you are Biafra located in Enugu State, protest to stop this madness from the so-called governor of Enugu State, because if you say that very particular state, we have no other state, the Biafran will be left with only 4 states, and it is not enough to make a country. That is why they are doing everything humanly possible through this man to make sure that one state is being taken over by foreigners. But you people should not allow that to happen. I'm talking to the Biafrans. I pumped both auto or manual, and also my sub that have a head office in Enugu State. This matter is for all of us to gather together, because this state can never be taken out. Enugu State had a lot of mineral resources. Why not this man harness it? Develop your country or your state with internally generated revenue, IGR. Anyway, let us go straight to the reason why we are here. Like, share, comment, subscribe to my channel for a better and more experience as we proceed. My wonderful people, please draw closer and give me your listening ear. I have a lot to tell you. The Enugu State House of Assembly has approved a whooping sum of 170 billion naira loan facility to the administration of Governor Peter Mba. Okute News understand that the loan facility is used to fund capital projects, among others, in the state. On Monday, the House unanimously approved the request, saying that it would enable the government to deliver on its mandate, especially in providing critical infrastructure needed to attract investors or investment to the state. The lawmakers also said it was a good move because the loan will run its entire course in the governor's first tenure. According to the Sahara reporters, a draft of the loan request shows that 100 billion naira is for a bank guarantee line, while 10 billion is for a term loan, 10 billion is for an overdraft facility, and 50 billion for a credit facility. In a letter signed by the Secretary to the State Government, Professor Chidebere Onya, and addressed to the Enugu State Speaker, Honorable Uchenna Ugu, it was disclosed that the request followed approval from the Enugu State Executive Council of the offer of 100 billion naira guarantee line, 10 billion term loan, and 10 billion overdraft facility from the Fidelity Bank, and 50 billion credit facility from Globus Bank. The 100 billion bank facility will guarantee payment for contracts issued to approved contractors. The loan will be repaid via irrevocable standing payment order on consolidated Enugu State IGR accounts, which will be domiciled in the Fidelity Bank and the domiciliation of JAAF and FAAF / infrastructural support. As we proceed, the 10 billion term loan is on a tenure of 48 months and a monthly repayment via ISPO on a consolidated Enugu State. IGR accounts will be domiciled in Fidelity Bank, and the domiciliation of the same JAAC and the FAAC infrastructural support. It will also be used for infrastructural development in the state. The 10 billion overdraft facility will be used for prompt payment of recurrent expenditures such as salaries, and has a tenure of 12 months with monthly cleanup and repayment via ISPO on consolidated Enugu State IGR accounts, which will be domiciled in Fidelity Bank and domiciliation of FAAC and JAAC. The 50 billion credit facility is for the refinancing of the outstanding receivables from the Enugu State government, and the repayment plan is 42 months equal and consecutive monthly repayment of principal and interest, which will be debited from the Enugu State FAAC account with Globus Bank PLC. Wike at last have replied European Union report over the conduct of a 2023 general selection in Nigeria. The Minister of the Federal Capital Territory, Nyesom Wike, has faulted the European Union over its report on the 2023 presidential selection. Wike faulted the report on Monday during a work visit of the European Union ambassador to Nigeria, Samuel Isopi, to his office in Abuja, Okute News reports. Recall that the European Union Election Observation Mission had, in its final report submitted in June, faulted the conduct of the last Nigerian general elections. Speaking during the meeting, Wike said the report did not give the true position of the last election held, especially in Rivers State and in the country, but created a wrong impression on the minds of the electorate. Wike said the European Union was supposed to serve as an observer during the last election and not to present a report that will not give the true picture of Nigeria democracy. The minister, however, said Nigeria laws can't be the same as those of the European Union because they have different environments. He said, I disagree with the European Union over the last report on the election in Nigeria. They are to observe. Nigerian laws can't be the same as the European Union laws because they have different environments. If that is the case, then why not stop them from coming to observe the election? Be a man of your own for once. In Rivers State, the European Union report was different from what transpired there. How can people who believe in democracy and practice it be portrayed as people who don't understand democracy? Our concern should be how to make the economy grow better we have to cooperate and agree on specific areas of development in the Federal Capital Territory and the entire country. Foreign partners should be concerned with strategic development irrespective of the areas. In her reaction, the European Union ambassador to Nigeria said independent observers put the report together and have nothing to do with her own operations. According to her, she pleaded the union's commitment to work with the minister to boost development in the territory and beyond Nigeria. Tinubu don't reject coup leaders' overtures for direct talks. What it means is what we're about to read out. Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu has reportedly rejected overtures by the head of the military junta, Niger Republic General Abdurrahmane Tichani, to have direct access and discussions with him. Okute News understand that the development comes amidst renewed efforts to resolve the crisis in the West African country. Diplomatic source said that consenting to such direct one-on-one talks is both an insult on democratic governors in the region and a disrespect to the detained ousted Nigerian President Muhammadu Bazoum. According to Empowered Newswire, source close to the Niger's permanent mission to the United Nations in New York said Bola Ahmed Tinubu was approached with a request of Tichani by a group of Muslim ulamas who had met with him in Abuja about a month after the Niger coup. The ulamas conveyed the request of Tichani to have direct one-on-one interaction with the Nigerian so-called president, who is also the chairman of ECOWAS, Authority of Heads of State and Government, as a possible way to resolve the crisis. In the meeting held in Abuja on August 24, the source said Tinubu point blank ruled out any such interaction with the head of an illegal government that came to power through a military coup, toppling a democratically elected government of Niger. Then what happens? Some people do their own coup through the INEC, and you are blaming him. A coup by gun and a coup by INEC, all is coup. Just like saying, this one is a small sin and this one a big sin, my dear. Sin is sin, crime is crime, no matter who is involved. Nigerian government source also confirmed that indeed, Bola Ahmed Adekunle Tinubu's missus position is that having a direct interaction with Tichani would improperly legitimize a coupist whose government is not even recognized by ECOWAS. The presidency, as they say, outrightly rejected the overture, insisting that ECOWAS leaders would be disappointed beside the fact that such an interaction would send the wrong signal about democratic governance in the continent, the source said, according to the news. So, my wonderful people, now here we go take end this broadcast. We'll be back with another blockbuster. Remember, my name still remains Okute Daily Talk, bringing to you this news or this live broadcast from my own corner. Remain blessed and continue sharing, liking, commenting. Continue more, especially subscribing to my channel. You pay nothing to subscribe. Subscription is free. Subscribe, turn on the notification icon. Be always notified each time there's any new updates on this channel or another channel related to Okute Daily Talk. And that is why it is necessary you turn on all these icons, because it is free of charge. It's not going to cost you any money or cost you anything or your life, but rather it will be giving you a very better signals each time there's any new update. So my wonderful different brothers in Nigeria, the Arewas, the Oduduwas, and the rest of the other ethnic groups in Nigeria, I said bye for now, my wonderful people. Remain blessed, and may this day bring us good tidings as we prepare for the task ahead. Be of good courage. I'll be right back. I am signing out. Bye for now. Kemesiano.